That's amazing. Alright, so get the heat off. So this is the easiest dish because you know the salmon's already cooked. Pasta in a pan like that. Welcome to Lindso Adventures. So I haven't done a cooking demonstration for a while. I do a smoked salmon fettuccine, and this is quite an easy one for anyone to sort of make. All you got to do to go out and buy ingredients is to buy some salmon. I've got some Tasmanian salmon, some cherry tomatoes, nice and easy, one red onion, I'm going to cut up brumma. I've got some dill paste. Well, I wanted to get some fresh dill, but I couldn't find any at Woolworths. I was a bit slack. I went shopping like at 4:30 in the afternoon and on a Saturday, and it wasn't really fresh dill. So surprisingly, there was other herbs on the shelf, but except for dill. So people must use dill quite a lot. Got some garlic, very important to the dish. If you haven't got garlic, don't do it. Don't do it. Nah. So I would use fresh garlic, but you know, paste is quite easy to chuck into your pan, whatever, it's quite easy. And we've got cream, some cheese, just to thicken it in the end. And the most secret ingredient, I'm going to use Bundy Rum to deglaze the pan. White wine is traditional what you use to deglaze pastas and stuff, but I haven't got any white wine, so I figured next best thing, just a couple of drops of Bundy Rum, give it a bit of a nice kick. Alright, so first things first, what we're going to do, different, cooking outside. Alright, so we're going to turn this pan on. Hopefully the wind won't sabotage us too much. Look at that going. So I haven't cooked in a while. Like I'd sort of cook every Sunday to do like meal prep and whatnot, but probably a little bit rusty. That we'll find out. We just want brumma. So I've cut it in half, cut the core in the middle. Just let me go long slits, keeping the hand above, and just not going right through, just stopping at the core. I'll do the other side as well. Not going right through, stopping at the core. So we've got the pan on just to get the pan nice and hot, and just cut like that, nice and fine. This cut is called brumma. So basically fine diced onions. Cut it around the core. I'm just leaving the core in there. Still onion, gives a nice onion taste. So you can use brown onion, but I like to use a red onion just for a bit more of a garnish for the dish. So it's quite nice. Right, so we've got a brumma onions cut. Nice and fine, pretty good. And next up, cut a few cherry tomatoes. Don't need a lot of them, but it's just to enhance the flavour a bit more. With the onions, the garlic in the pan, put your fingers, just cut straight in half, because they'll break down as well. There'll be a nice redness to the sauce. Alright, so hot pan, on the go, oil. Just want to coat that around. Put it nice and hot. Next important ingredient is the smoked salmon. So this is beautiful. Normally you can get Atlantic smoked salmon, but I figured do something. Next best thing is Tasmanian salmon. Beautiful for salads. You can like roll it up. So for salads you can roll it up like this and put it on top of your salad, like in little round things, like little cigars, but I'm just gonna slice it up. And salmon is already cooked, so it's been smoked and whatnot, so you just want it right in the end, just to enhance that flavour. So I'm just gonna cut that up. Quite nice, probably enough for one serving. Beautiful. Alright, pan hot. onions in. Alright, just got the garlic ready to go. Basically, we're going to saute the onions, then put the garlic in. Yeah, and if you got, whoa, spilled garlic all over me. If you guys are still wondering too, I've got my logo is made up for my YouTube channel as well, so that's pretty exciting. I want to put some of them on some shirts and hats pretty soon. Just got to figure out, find a sort of clothing company that's going to start doing it, but so stay tuned, that's the next best thing coming. Pretty cool to have like a little cool hat with a cruiser sticker on it. There we go, we've got some bubbling going now. And I forgot to mention as well, I have fettuccine. So I've just cooked this fettuccine already. Basically, on my other videos I've cooked pasta before, but bring water to a boil, a little bit of oil, salt to it, just mix the pasta through, and you just want to cook it al dente, so straight to the tooth. And which that means is, so you can toss it through your sauce and it's still going to keep cooking. So that's pretty cool. So just start to break down, add some garlic, 1 teaspoon of garlic. Looks like I put a couple of teaspoons in, but I haven't. So we got garlic in there, we got onions in there. I'm going to chuck the cherry tomatoes in there as well. Pretty cool. But I do recommend these type of pastes. I think it was about $2, $3. But the good thing about it is it just stays preserved. If you go and buy fresh herbs or whatnot, they're going to sit in your fridge. Don't use them straight away within 3-4 days to a week. They'll start losing colour and start getting a bit shitty. So quite a good way to preserve herbs. Alright, so you've got the onions, dill coming through now. Beautiful. And what we're going to do is to glaze that with a little bit of rum. So just a little bit, just a bit of a touch. And what the glaze means that all the liquid from the alcohol is going to dissolve to a dish and enhance that flavours. You can already smell that already. Smell the dill, the onions, the garlic, tomatoes all working together. It's fabulous, fantastic. Alright, so the next important crucial ingredient. So I'm not going to use all this cream. I just want to chuck the cream in there. So this is like a 5-minute dish if you had a bigger heater too, like burner. So just put some cream in there, and what you want now is for it to fully boil up. That's the trick, is to coat it and just want it to fully boil up. But you want boiling marks all over the pan. And once you know the whole thing's completely boiling, it means everything's been cooked out in the pan and it's going to start reducing. And what that means is the sauce is going to start getting thick. And that's when we can add the pasta, the salmon, the cheese right at the end. And then bang, get yourself a nice little dish. Alright, so now the cream is starting to boil away. So it's boiling there, but you want it to boil right around. And that's a perfect sign when you know to chuck the pasta in. But another good way to cook pasta is too, if you're through a week, because everyone's quite busy these days, is cook some pasta or leftover pasta and have it cooked, have it sitting in the fridge. And then that's pretty much the longest thing it takes to make a quick little pasta. And then you can pretty much, if you have your pasta cooked like ravioli or spaghetti or whatever sitting in the fridge, just quickly get a fry pan, bit of oil, onions, garlic, bang bang bang, white wine, red wine, some crushed tomatoes to Napoli sauce through your pan, some salami through it, or some chicken, chuck your pasta in it, toss, 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 cheese, bang. There you go, you've got a nice, quick, little simple dish. A bit of a taste. Beautiful, so you can really taste the dill, the cream. Let them stir around. Alright, so she's going pretty good. Slowly reducing down, so we're just going to get some cracked pepper. So I'm not going to put salt to it, just because the smoked salmon's going to be quite salty. It's going to balance it out. So obviously it's not the healthiest dish because of the cream and the Parmesan cheese, but for me, because I'm trying to bulk up a bit, so I figured carbs is the way to go. I haven't had a good carbs for ages too, so it's beautiful. So I just want to put a bit of a handful of cheese. That will thicken up the sauce a bit more as well, and plus give it a bit more, enhance the flavour, make it a bit more cheesy. Trying to make a mess, but we're outside, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so the sauce is pretty much thickened and juiced right down by half already. It's beautiful, so cheesy. Alright, so next up, we're going to add the pasta to it. This is the fun part, add the pasta to it, bang bang bang. Give that a stir through. And it's going to soak up all that pasta. Put through like that, and then you want to add the smoked salmon right at the end because we're about to serve it. So all you want the smoked salmon, you just wanted to get it warm. That's what you want to do. Toss that through like that. Smoked salmon. Wow, look at the colours. Dill, smoked salmon. And what we're going to do is put a little bit more dill into it right in the end. Just enhance that flavour a bit more. Give it another stir through. The cream's thickened up. A bit of a taste. Oh, that's beautiful. That's amazing. Alright, so gonna heat off. So this is the easiest dish because you know the salmon's already cooked. Put the pasta in it, kind of like that. And we'll just cut a cherry tomato, like that. And we'll just get the smoked salmon. I'm just gonna roll that up. This is the smoked salmon pasta. And what we're gonna do, put a crack pepper on the top. And a little more cheese on top as well, just to finish it off. Alright guys, there we have it, a smoked salmon fettuccine. So, nice and easy to make. Please subscribe, please like my videos. Super simple, just the longest thing is just making a pasta, cooking pasta up. That's the dish there. How wicked is that, guys? So stay tuned, keep looking at I'll keep popping out a video here and there as much as I can. I'm really sorry guys, because I haven't done it very much lately, but I'm trying my hardest to pump up more videos, so. Lindso, out. Alright, so I guess people wanted me to watch me eat my food. The pasta, the dill, beautiful flavour, beautiful. Thumbs up. A little gym later, eat this and go to the gym. Woo. I'll go and train some arms. So yeah, please subscribe, Lindso Adventures, out. Woo. Eat this. See you later.